Hello, friends. Flippin' Trips here. We are playing in the OSS $50,000 guarantee. I think this is a main. No, this isn't the main event, but this is one of their sub-main events. $16 buy-in, 50,000 guarantee. Shit ton of people entered this tournament, I can tell you that. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, that guy is a Joker. Wait, is there a Joker icon? Where's the Joker? There is a Joker. Is that new? I think that Joker is new. I like the Joker. All right. We can defend. We hit trips. That's nice. Trips is a nice, easy check. Probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't think you can see my card. You definitely can't see my other screen, so. No, you can't see. Oh, I think it's fine to just check call. And then go for the check raise on the river. The ace seems like a nice card, because it should hit my opponent's range fairly big. Unfortunately, he does fold to the check raise. Ends up display is active. Cheat code enabled. I figured, like, I might as well, if I win this tournament, or even place in this tournament, I've already paid for this program, so, and I want to get, I'm actually going to be taking this a little more seriously, so. Flop aggression. Oh, this is, I guess I call here and see a flop. I have reverse implied odds though, which is not good. Could easily have a hand like 10 jack, or yeah, 10 jack, so I'm gonna check this. That is not the card I wanted to see. Although maybe it is. Maybe it'll slow him down. It does not. What do I do in this situation? Let's see here. I have to put in 28.5 into a pot that's going to be 85.5. So I have to be right 30% of the time. So am I good 30% of the time here? Let's see. What is he calling with? He's calling with queen, a queen. He's calling with jack 10. I'm probably... Oh! Ha! Hero call for the win. So, we'll see. Pocket eights coming back. Alright. That's fun. I think a raise here is fine. Definitely want to ISO Trav Dog 28. Don't want to invite any other players to come along. Pocket eights is decently good enough. 3-betting from this position could be higher pocket pairs, but it could also be just two big cards, something like king queen, king jack, ace jack, stuff like that. He does decide to fold though, so that works for me. Queen 10 suited though. I think I will raise this hand. What are my stats this game? Are they absurd? They don't seem that absurd. They don't look that absurd. So we see a flop. It is not bad, actually. This gives me a gut shot to a straight draw. Both ways. Now this gives me an open-ended straight draw. So we will size up a little bit more because we want to be polarized. To either nuts or bluffs, which is this is a semi-bluff. Right? Because we... Oh. Okay, what are you check raising me with? Probably pair king. I'll call. I think we have just too many outs. Unfortunately, we blank, which is always the case when we get into a big pot like this. Right? So I guess we check it down and then he bets and we have to fold. I'm super concerned about what he has, but like obviously we can't beat anything. We have a bluff catcher. Yeah, oh well. Pair of queens in the big blind though, that's something. Of course they're all gonna fold to me, so it doesn't matter, but we'll see. Something could happen. We'll do a smaller re-raise. See if he wants to come along for the ride. He does. I think I would continue here with like almost my entire range, so I don't see any merits in checking. If he has an ace, he's definitely continuing because he has a gut shot. Do I want to stack off here right now? He really only has one combination of nuts, right? And that's ace. He's representing that he flopped us straight, ace 3. I don't believe you. And he did not. He had power of 7s, and we win. What do I do with this facing a raise? I guess I call. Not the best flop for me, but good enough, I suppose. This is either gonna be really good or really bad for me, I have a feeling. I feel like it's just we're just gonna get stacking in this, right? So probably the worst turn card, or a pretty bad turn card for me. Well, it's not bad actually. Checks. So I'm fairly certain I have the best hand, but like at the same time, if I put in a bet of like what 12, what am I realistically gonna get called by? An ace? Flush draws? Well, if I take it down right here, deny I'm seeing a river card, that works as well. It was good for me. I knew. I had a feeling we were gonna go all in, and I was correct. Aces though on the cutoff, which is a fantastic spot for him. I think we're just gonna do a min raise because I really want to start building the pot, right? But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get any. Oh, we do get a raise. Do we get a call though? We do get a. Ooh. This is spicy. This is spicy, right? Because, like, they gotta have a good hand if they're gonna... Or at least this guy's gotta have a good hand, right? He doesn't just bluff, right? So he has ace, the kings, or yeah, ace king. Sick. Doesn't even have a flush draw. Whoo-wee! Whoo-wee! Alright, we're back. We'll see what we do. Taking a poker quiz at the same time, which is probably not great, but we'll see. Ooh, kings is fun. Kings is definitely a fun hand to have. On the button, no less. Re-raise this. Hey, it says I'm a lion. A tight, aggressive type. You bluff and make light plays sometimes, but you're usually playing a solid range, mainly showing aggression when you're betting for value. That is actually factually incorrect. Phil Hellmuth Jr. I am a fish. I'll fish 100% of the time. Not the turn card I want to see. I guess I check here for pot control, right? And then call any river bet. I have to proceed very cautiously now. Is he just gonna jam? No, he doesn't. Oh, he had the queens. Yeah, there's us. I think chilling in like the top 20 right now is really good, especially seeing as there's 700, like almost 800 people in this tournament. So, ooh, we pick up the lucky 10s. 10 seems to be really lucky in this tournament, so that's good. Drink some water. Put in a raise. We have pocket 10s. We can expect some pushback. I guess that's a good enough flop for me to continue on, right? We have two pair, plus a backdoor flush draw, plus an open-ended straight draw. So I guess we can call this. So we do hit our straight, right? Wait, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh. We can go check, check here. It goes check, check, we win a lot. Interesting. Gonna definitely want to ISO. We don't want to invite any other people to join. Simply Sensational's range would be pretty tight. Unfortunately, he just gets there on the turn, on the flop, right on the flop. Whatever. Ooh, ace queen offsuit. Ace queen offsuit. Somebody have the tens. Where's the pocket tens? Where's the pocket tens? Right. Min raise under the gun. Put in the raise here. What if I do if they just open jam on me? If this guy open jams on me for what, 50 more bigs, I guess I have to fold. If this guy does it for like 20 more, do I call it off? 20 more? I don't know. I guess I'd have to put it into the calculator and see what the minimum defense frequency says. Oh shit! No pocket tens are beating me this time. What do I do in this situation? He's gonna fold, yeah. It's fine for me to put it a continuation bet here. I don't really want him to continue, but at the same time, if he does, it's not the end of the world. So I have a 7. Put another continuation bet. If he jams on me, what would you jam in this situation? Overpairs and a 6, I think. He just decides to call. That's a little worrisome. This sets him up for a nice pot size river jam, right? So I think we check here and allow him to do that pot size river jam bluff, right? He does decide to check. Yo, range wizard. He seems like a very competent player, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and I'll just call. Reevaluate on the flop. Not exactly what I wanted to see as a flop, but we do have some cards. We have 2 overs plus backdoor heart draw. So I think continuing here is fine. There we go. Top pair. Might not be good. He still has kings and aces in his range, but we're forced to stack off here. If he has queen X, we win or chop. And at this point in time, we're pretty much at the top of our range. I don't know. He just said 10-7 for complete airball. Strange. I thought he was competent. Guess not. Maybe I just called him at a weird time and he just wanted to do like a weird bluff. It's possible. But pocket queens in the cutoff. Very nice hand. This guy seems very loose and aggressive, so I want to splash. I'll splash. I'll splashy splash with you. I will take your blind now. Shit, man. Are you gonna show me that aggression? No, you checks. Against a splashy player like this, I think I can check this. Ace is actually really good for me. Unless he has pocket aces. Unless he has exactly pocket aces. Are you gonna fold to me again? Oh, there's the check raise. Ooh, bad move, buddy. We'll click it back. Bad move, buddy. Put in a raise. Put pressure on the blinds. Small blind calls. That's fine. Big blind calls as well. Not an ideal flop for me, but it's okay to continue. I have all the queens in my range, right? I also have a flush, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw as well. So I have outs if they do decide to call. My only real concern is if they raise me, then an 8 though. 8 hits hellhole pretty hard. So I think I can slow down with a check here, unless he decides to bet, in which case he does decide to bet. So he might know that the 8 hits his range pretty good. Yeah, I'll fold. It's always unfortunate when you have those suited cards and they just don't flop good. Because ace-jack suited is really good. But sometimes you just don't hit your flop and there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. Oops. Ace-king offsuit. Very nice. Am I really willing to stack off right here? No, I'm not. We'll raise. We'll put in the raise. Raise right there. Don't know why there's a 0.9 there, but whatever. I like it. Really good flop for me. Unless he has a random queen, which is highly unlikely. We'll put in a continuation bet. Because I've checked almost all of these flops, but so I think it's good to have some of them in my betting range. Again, stealing everything. Ace king offsuit in the big blind though. That's good. That's good. Wicked ham might jam on me. Wicked ham. The Boston. Is this Boston-y? Oh, it's wicked ham, buddy. Frozen ocean decides to rise. No, that's Australia. Nah, that's just pure Australian, mate. This is a clear 3-bet spot. Ace king is a fine hand to 3-bet always. And I think it's fine to continue with this aggression. I do have a backdoor flush draw, and I do have 2 overs to the board. So even if he does have a queen, kings versus 9s, and the kings win. Ace 10 offsuit on the button though, that's fun. That's a fun hand. It's a dangerous hand, but it's a fun hand. Put in a raise, because we can. And just folds. That's great. And he does call, which is a bit surprising. Ugh. Well, we have 2 overcards. We have a backdoor flush draw. Sure. And we doesn't hit. And we win. Does he really have a king? Because I don't think he has a flush draw. Does he have a king? He could have a king. Oh, he had bottom pair to river the trips. Raise. He has a decent enough stack. I don't think I just want to stack off against him. Just like willy-nilly stack off against him. Am I ahead of Wicked Ham's shoving range? No. Okay, so put in a nice big re-raise to ISO. Or steal. I'm fine with either outcome. Bet about 8 big blinds here because I don't think I need to bet much more. Not great. I think I check here. I think it's fine to give up because he's... Oh, he checks behind. Sick. If it goes check, check, I think I have the best hand a lot of the time. I am so glad he didn't decide to bluff at that. Because he probably could have bluffed me off. Whew! I got lucky. I got lucky he didn't decide to bluff me off that hand. Because if he would have raised me, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have folded. I probably would have folded. Because that was a scary ass board for pocket eights. I'm actually really surprised he didn't raise me, honestly. That seemed like the perfect board to raise. We can just call. We can just call with this. Hitting middle pair, that's fine. No diamonds though, so no flush draw available, which is unfortunate, but whatever. What do I do in this situation if he jams on me? He jams on me for 18. Do I call? No, he just checks. That's fine. If it goes check, check again, I'm fairly certain I have the best hand, but again, there's no real reason to bluff at this. Jack 10 just got there, but I kind of block it with the 10 in my hand, so I'll call. Do get there. So we'll put him all in. He needs King Jack. Nope, he just had Ace 10, so we chop it up. That's cool. Chop is better than a loss. Because he needed, like, what? King 10, which was a very possible hand he could have had. He could have had King 10. But I'm fine with the chop. Queen Jack Suitoid. Well, 3-bet aces full of deuces. If he's competent. Am I good against his shoving range? I mean, to call it off for like 5, to raise and then fold for 5 more bigs, I'm probably behind, but I think I'm forced to call it off here, unless aces full of deuces jams on me. I think I'm forced to call it off here, unfortunately. Am I ahead? Getting there on the river, how beautiful. Ooh, aces on the button. Very nice. I was like, what raising size do I want? But I think 7 here is fine. I've done this move so many times. I think every time aces is raised, I've re-raised. But no, he does decide to fold. Considering calling it off for the 13, but that jam for 40 bigs? No, I'm definitely behind in this. I was behind in both, but every time I raise and get called with a middling ace, somebody has ace king. It seems like that's crazy. Or do I? Do I want to raise? This is an interesting spot. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this spot. I think I'm supposed to fold in this situation, but I'm gonna instead raise because I'm a big stack and put pressure on him. He hasn't been out of line too much, has he? Hasn't been too out of line. I'm fine if it goes check check. He has about pot behind. Cause if it keeps going check check like this, then my queen is most certainly good. That's something. This is when like Matt or the Shemex or Showers just jams on me, open jams, which is always unfortunate. But 8 big blinds, I think we can call it off profitably. We have to be good. Ooh. That's icky. That's a very icky spot. I think the plan is to call and then proceed very cautiously. Actually, fuck it. Let's just go for it. We have top pair. Oh shit. Is top pair good in this situation? I don't know. We have to hope it is. Okay, we're chopping. We're chopping. That's fine. Definitely think 3-betting here is the play with pocket nines. We don't want to give them. We don't want to let the blinds come along for free. And if we have to stack off against Shemex, nines are probably about the weakest hand we could do it with. Oh! Or we just hit gin and hit flipping them trips. Sick. Sick! Because 8-9 flops good enough. We do catch a piece. 8s. It's a 10. That's not necessarily great for me. Trips though. That's good for me. Doesn't look like anybody's. Oh. Eights versus 10, ace 10, can I get there? I can get there. Nice. Woo. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Give me a little bit of a sweat until the river. On the short stack, so he's incentivized to play a little bit tighter. But there's only so long you can wait for hands. Huh. So this is a hand you want to wake up to. Okay. I think I'm check calling. I'm perfectly fine with it going check check here as well. I have the best hand a lot of the time, but at the same time, he has been playing pretty tight, so he could easily have a hand like ace king, ace queen. But he doesn't, he has pocket nines. I haven't had a score like this in a MTT since my first ever MTT I've ever played. The first MTT I ever played, I ended up satelliting into a $50 tournament, and I got a min cash in it, and it was like $100. And I haven't had a score like that since. I've cashed. I think the biggest cash I ever had was I played a $100 spin and go because I was a fish, and I wanted to gamble, and I ended up winning that. So I won $300. Well, I won $400, but then because I put $100 in, I won $300 playing jackpot spin and go. So like that's the biggest score I ever won officially. But in terms of MTT, I haven't had another $100 cash since that one time. I gotten close a couple of times. Like I said, I gotten a couple of 50s. But this is the first over 100 cash I had in like 4 months. Feels good. Feels good. So we did do a raise with ace king offsuit, and it didn't end up. We got folds to it. That's fine. Raise the king queen offsuit again. If we get folds again, I'm not complaining. King queen isn't fantastic playing post flop, so we'd much rather get folds ahead of time. But we'll see what happens. Got an itchy nose though. Do we stack off here for another 4 big blinds? I think we would. If you're gonna lose this round, you might as well waste your time bank, I guess. He does decide to just call. Not a great flop for 5s, but for 0.2 big blinds more, I think I can make the call. We bet. He has to call. If he folds, he's an idiot, which he could be. At least now you have a chance to maybe win some blinds back, right? If you fold, you for sure lose nothing. You lose. Oh, he was trying to stall, and he eked in. Wow, this man eked in he eked in a pay jump. That legend. Ace king, very nice hand. So we put in a raise here. Now what do? We call it off here, obviously, if you were to jam on us. We're happy to get it in. Come on, no spade. No spade. Whew! Yeah, 80. 116, so he still is above 100. Raise with the king queen offsuit under the gun. That's fine. Try and steal from bluffing bananas. He does decide to call. We do hit top pair, which is nice. Could have a flush draw, but unlikely, I think. So we bet about half pot. Does call. 2 pair. That's good. It was a good turn card for me. Bet about half pot again. And he folds. Great! Reevaluate where we are on the flop. We do hit top pair, which is great. Check that over. Call. I think this is a clear check call situation. Hopefully it goes check check. I don't really want to play a big pot here because I have a bad kicker. He could easily have a better king than me. But obviously our hand is just too good to fold. I think he checks here though. I hope he checks here. He does check, and he has a better king than me. That could have been really expensive. It always comes 7. The old me would have jammed, but the new me, I think, recognizes that this is a bad spot, and with ICM payout implications, there are better spots for me to put my money in. Wow. Claire fucking buoyancy, which is always good. Jacks, though. Jacks is a good hand. I might be stacking here against Jedi Joker. Jedi Joker is in 8. You got a hand, boy? Because we might be stacking off against each other. Raise to 13, which gives him plenty of room to jam on me. Which I'm okay with. I have jacks. 9s versus jacks. Hold. 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 Did he hit a straight? I think he hit a straight. Ugh. 42 out of 3,749. That's not bad. A bit disappointing that we lost the flip at the end, but that's how it goes sometimes. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.